That's my camera. That's your butthole. Don't be flashing your butthole. No one wants to see that. Oreo. Gotta go. Gotta go. I need this desk space. My desk is huge, but it's not big enough for my cat to be on it while I'm playing mouse and keyboard games. Alright, updated the layout. I think I like this more. Should be a little bit more easily readable. And now chat is not covering the game screen. Yeah, thanks Brandon, appreciate that. I kick ass. Yeah man, I fucking hate donkeys. I mean what? Huh? Also hate crows. But you know, they're plotting something, so justified. Why else would a crow have a hand grenade? Feeling a little sad today? Stop it, Benji. Simply choose to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Just decide. I'm going to have a good day. Honestly, gaslighting yourself works. On God. I do it every time I go to the gym. I'm like, this is gonna feel great. Spoilers, it never actually does. But I can convince myself it's going to. Oh, look at that menu speed. He's him. He's back. Just destroy all that makes your day the worse. Yeah, exactly. Red light, not if you run into it. You know what I'm saying? Then the light's turned off. Hello, do you get high? High on life, brother. Just say no.
Salted crunchy big weebs for 22 months. Sup waifu, hope you are doing well. GL on the runs today.
Yo, Salted, thank you for the tier 2 for the 20 something months. That's insane, huge. Thank you, brother. Hope you're doing well. You've platinum every Resident Evil game that you own. Have you ever done a 100% run for an RE game? No. Actually, that's not true. I did all achievement speedruns of RE4 Remake, actually. So yes, I have. I was pressing the button. I really need to fix my keybinds so that I can do like the 2 things at once, like I had before. I'll also make it so I don't have to hold sprint the whole time. XD. Yeah, I did all achievements runs for RE4 Remake. My PB was like just under 8 hours. So Dr. Check. I am your true and only waifu. Hell yeah, Mephisto. I respect that. That means you must buy a body pillow with me on it. But you must wait until I make those so that you can buy it from me. Just watching the video with me and Dante. Nice. Hope you enjoyed it. Aim! Oh yeah? The Naruto fucks. Actually really good. You're pretty far in already. Are you watching the Ocean cut? Or are you an insane person watching like the regular episodes? What's up, Chaser? Quick question for you, Chaser. How do you monetize your YouTube videos? I'm curious because I saw your tweet about it making like actual good money. I just wanted to make sure that you're monetizing it correctly so that you can be making as much as you could be. Because what I do is I put like 7 to 8 mid-roll ads per like 20 minutes of footage. So if I make like a 20-minute video, I put like 7 to 8 mid-roll ads. Because according to studies, you can basically put as many ads in a video as you possibly want and it will not affect retention whatsoever. Like, the difference between having like 15 ads and having like 2 ads in audience retention is like 1% or something really small. So you can actually put a lot of ads. I know like some of my friends like Jabo, they were like, we're doing really good on YouTube, like view wise, but they had no idea about that. So they're only putting like 2 ads in like a 20-minute video. And once I told them that, they like started making a fuck ton more money. Gotcha. Yeah, just make sure you have mid-roll ads turned on, and then I would manually place them and put like 7 or 8 ads per like 20 minutes or something. It's like what I do. You don't know my first name? It's Waifu, obviously. My legal first name. Watching it, you're gonna watch everything Naruto has to offer, so you're not skipping the filler or anything. You're crazy. You're crazy. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed Bubbles. Much love. Bro, I started waking up like earlier. So my girlfriend started going to work earlier, like her shift got changed, so now she has to be there at like 9 in the morning. And before I was doing this, but it was harder because she wasn't waking up as early. But now I wake up at like 7 in the morning every day. And dude, legit, like waking up early in the morning is a superpower. I swear, dude. 7's like not even early, right? But I wake up at 7 and my day is like 18 hours long. I have like 36-hour days. It's crazy.
What are you selling?
If you just don't sleep,
What are you buying?
you can get so much done. It's wild. Like this morning, I like wrote a whole video, then like remade this stream layout and like downloaded a whole bunch of footage to edit a video with, and then like did like 6 other things. You know, ate breakfast. I could have went to the gym if I wanted to, but like I did all of that. And then I started stream at like noon. Like legit, I could do like 6 things, then start stream, and then stream for 8 hours, and then be done, and then like still have like 3 hours before I need to go to sleep. It's wild. Gotta wake up at 5 a.m. to babysit. It's an absolute pain. Yeah, but like I imagine when you're done babysitting, you still have some day left. Like I remember I used to work super early morning shift at this call center. I'd get there at 5 in the morning. And dude, it was like brutal. But I just slept at work and got paid to sleep, 5 head. And then when I got off, it was like 2 p.m. So I had the whole day ahead of me. I could do whatever I want. I could go home and stream, or I could like go skate. It was sick. And like, even if I had like a shitty sleep and I was all groggy and stuff, like by the time my 8-hour shift was over, I felt fine. You know? What's up, Artemix? And even if you end up working all day, then that means you getting paid for like 12 hours of work. So you're making bank. Power napping is also a superpower. I don't know. I disagree. I think napping is a trap. That shit is evil. Like, I cannot do it. If I fall asleep, I'm out for like 8 hours. And if I'm not, if I am like, oh, I need to sleep for an hour, bro, I wake up more tired than I fell asleep. And my head hurts. I feel like shit. Dude, napping is not good. Like, you should not nap ever. I would definitely not ever nap. That's my suggestion. I swear to God, it's evil. Like, you think like, oh, I'm gonna just take like a 10-minute nap. It'll feel great. You know, and then you fall asleep and either you wake up like, you know, an hour later and you feel awful, or you wake up 6 hours later and your life is ruined for the next 3 days. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, I guess it's 9 p.m. now. You've never napped in your 20 years of life? Based. Base. I nap on vacation sometimes. Like when I'm at GDQ, I nap. That's because like we're up all night. Oh, the double dive. What's up, Johnny Appleseed? Am I running out of video ideas? Not really, no. I wouldn't say so. I remember waking up from a nap and my God, it felt like I woke up in another dimension. Yeah, another dimension with a backache, dude. With your neck hurting. My cat's like laying on my face and shit. What's up, King Future? What's up, Grandma Rat? What's the logo? It's a salamander. Oh, they're crowd favorites, Salted, for sure. Everyone loves Kakashi. Ever seen you stream on YouTube today? Yeah, I stream on YouTube every day, basically. Every day I stream. Stream on YouTube as well. Yeah, honestly, Mamoo Moon. MMO Moon. That's actually how you say that, not Mamoo Moon. Left 4 Dead 2 versus, like, Left 4 Dead 2 speedrunner versus, like, people trying to stop the speedrunner. I thought of that idea, like, way back when Dream did it in Minecraft, and I was like, that's genius. The only problem is, I have zero idea how to balance it. To be honest. Because, like, if you just do it with one player, like, you can't really do 1v1, because I feel like that'd be too easy as a survivor. Maybe not, though. But 1v2 would be way too hard. Right, like, 1 survivor, 2 hunters would be, like, really hard. And then it's like, okay, well, maybe you could do, like, 2v4. Right, like, you could do, like, 2 speedrunners and 4 hunters. But then Versus doesn't have idling, so there's no idle warps. So most of the speedrun tech doesn't even work in Versus mode. So, like, you can't really do co-op speedrun strats in Versus. So it has to be 1 player. So I don't know. I mean, like, maybe you could do 1v1. But it might also be really busted. So I don't know. I've yet to test it either. I mean, maybe I could get Patrick to make like a version of Versus that allows you to idle, but I don't think that works. I don't think he'd be able to. 1v2, maybe. I don't know. You could probably do 1v2 if it was Last Man on Earth. Like versus Last Man on Earth. That would work, I think. Maybe like remove the respawn timer for versus and make it so there's no commons. I could maybe ask Patrick if he could make something like that. That could be fun. If it was 4v4, then like you wouldn't be able to do speedrun strats because there's no idle warping. And also it would be like trivially easy. It would be basically just like a normal. This is playing the game normally.
Leon, shoot those berries on that wagon.
Stayed awake for 72 plus hours doing Destiny 2 raids. Bro, what the fuck? Go to sleep. It's just a video game. I have done like 24 hours of RE4 speedruns one time. That probably like helped accumulate my burnout for the game a long time ago. What's up, Alex? How you doing, dude? You ever seen Bakpasuit? Yeah, we're good friends. I roomed with him in TwitchCon like 4 years ago. God, that was almost 5 years ago now. Jesus, I feel old.
Wait, follow me.
Oh, I fucked that up. I couldn't find the button. I'm gonna have to reload that. A little exhausted from work. Word, I feel. Well, hopefully you get some relaxation soon.
Wait, follow me.
I'll become a versus god, then you can do it. Yeah, that's also one of the issues too, is like I don't know who would be able to play. I'd love to do something like that where it's like speedrun versus, you know, like speedrun versus hunters, but then like have YouTubers do it. Like, dude, imagine like me, Snamwiches, and Dante Ravioli. Like Dante and Snamwiches like playing the specials, and I do the speedrun stuff. That would be sick. Are you trying to kill me? Who's this? It's the Marine Olive Tree. Howdy. Are you trying to kill me? Not me, them. Nice. You're big chillin' then. There's gonna be enemies outside this window, huh? They relate. Be down like 2 kills. What's up, Morez? How you doing, dude? What's up, Bernard? From Dubai. Fancy. Bro. Oh. I was like, oh, I'm fucked. And then it ended like right after I said that in my head. I didn't say it out loud. Lucky, nah, skill-based. I'm just so good. I ended the cabin with my brain. With my mind. Well, I appreciate it, my man. I'm always down for people to give me ideas for challenge runs and stuff. Although I find generally people don't really have good ideas for challenge runs. They usually think of stuff that's like really unfun, like, you know, RE4, but you can only walk backwards, you know. Like, well, that just sounds awful. You know. But the versus one is really good. You just gotta think about the logistics, you know. I think that if it was last man standing, it'd be fine. The biggest concern is common infected, because like common infected are definitely the scariest part about Left 4 Dead, you know. Like specials are nothing without common infected. Unless there's like 6 of them, then you're not gonna die, you know? If you're good at the game at least. Right, like there needs to be like 12 smokers, if it's only smokers, for like me to ever be able to possibly die. At least, you know, on normal. Not an expert, but. Later, Ollie. I hope that the nap is actually a nap and you don't wake up 6 hours later. What's up, Gamer Shibe? Taking the path of the other players being boomers and spitters only, but that might seem boring. Or just annoying. Yeah, I think it would be really hard to have any impact if you were playing like that, to be honest. It'd be more fun if they were like tanks and chargers and stuff. Like, you maybe even just remove boomers and spitters entirely. And just have them play as like jockey, smoker, hunter, charger, tank. RE4, but you have different weapons for each boss, so you can only rocket one of them. I mean, that'd be pretty easy. Hand grenades for Gigante, fire grenades for Mendez. Rocket launcher for Salazar. Killer 7 for Sadler, knife for Krauser. It'd be basically just a normal speedrun, except for you'd have to buy a lot more Killer 7 ammo. Or you'd have to upgrade your Killer 7 probably and save your ammo.
Are you okay, Leon?
Did Dante make a run where you use every gun only once in the entire game? That's actually that's actually a decent challenge. I don't know, has he? That sounds like a fun one. I wouldn't be surprised if he already did that though. Are there enough guns in the game that you could only shoot them each once and still beat it? I mean, assuming you're not using grenades. I don't even... You can wait out the village. You have to kill enemies in cabins. I don't know what the hell you're gonna do there. You'd use like 8 guns in a cabin. I think you just would soft lock in cabin, right? Like, you can only shoot 1 bullet. If you could use grenades, then it'd be fine. You'd stack up on grenades. Well, then how do you kill Gigante? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's possible. What's up, Conform? It sounds cool, though. If you could make it possible, then it would be really interesting. Better to watch on Twitch or YouTube, whichever one you prefer. Nice, Gamer Shibe. Only 9,990 more hours to go until you're a pro. I don't think there, I don't know. Supposedly there is a timer that ends cabin, but I've never seen it. I don't know how you're supposed to get the timer. Because you either die or you kill enough people for it to end. Usually, in my experience. At least on pro. Maybe like on easy or amateur, you could hit the timer.
Follow me.
Like the new format? Thanks. Yeah, I just updated it this morning. I took the suggestions from the last time I did this and altered it for this. It's pretty much perfect now, I think.
Wait. Follow me. Wait.
Do live streams already for it, but if you say a certain word, you have to discard your whole inventory. I don't know, I'm pretty good at just shutting up and not talking. That's some point crow shit though.
Wait.
Yo. Someone did something. I heard it. I'm looking out for it. But I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Brasillo, thanks for being a patron.
Wait.
I appreciate that. Much love. The best way to support, hands down, the Patreon. You get a lot of benefits there. A bi-weekly podcast. You get to vote in polls for which games I run during these marathons every Friday. This week, patrons voted for Gears of War and Devil May Cry 1. You also get access to a bunch of exclusive Left 4 Dead mutations and notes for my challenge runs and stuff. I have seen, like, you know, I've seen streamers do like what's it called? Media shares. You laugh, you lose with like a penalty. You know, like RE4, but there's media shares on, and like if you laugh, then you have to discard your whole inventory. Type shit, you know. Or like, you know, you try to do a speed run, but you have media shares on, and if you laugh, you have to reset the whole game. I don't know. To be honest, I don't think my chat is active enough to do something like that. What's up, Zerx? Thanks for the good luck. Favorite RE boss from any game? Probably 3-make Final Nemi. He's really fun, actually. Unironically, like, it's gonna get some flack, but I like that boss. That boss, or like, honestly, a lot of the 4-make bosses are really good too. Not Krauser, he sucks. But like Mendez is really fun in 4-make.
Follow me.
So is Salazar. Salazar is really fun in 4-make. Crowd control sounds fun. It could be, but I don't think it would be hard enough, to be honest. I'm like too good at the game. Now crowd control is usually for like people who are like playing the game that they're like familiar with, but not like pro speedrunner levels of hard rewards, you know. Also, I don't know if my chat's like active enough. to be honest. Maybe it would be if I was playing RE4. But.
Wait. Follow me.
Hardest challenge ever, Left 4 Dead 2, but you don't kill the AI survivors. It was more like the most boring challenge ever. Honestly, Resident Evil games don't have very good bosses in general. I think like 4 and 4 Make have some pretty decent bosses, and
Break over there.
3 Make has some pretty okay bosses, but like besides that, like Resident Evil bosses are just not very good. Like every single boss in RE5 is terrible. Every single boss in RE7, terrible. Like
Watch out for
half of the bosses in Village, awful. All the bosses in RE2 Remake, not that fun. But I mean, the 2 Remake things kind of stems from just, you know, the game not being that fun. Like, you don't have any tools. Like, how are you supposed to make a boss fight fun when, like, it's not fun to shoot guns in that game? Electric Fight 1's pretty fun. I disagree. I don't think any of the boss fights in 5 are good. They're very unfun. Why do I hate RE7 so much? Because it's not a video game. It's just a movie. It's an interactive experience. Visual novels for people who don't like anime. I like video games. Hardest challenge for you? Play OG RE1 through 3 without getting angry. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's impossible. I would never beat that challenge. Sorry, no can do, Ben. I'm taking. Leon! Later, Ben. Have a good night. Good to see you. Jack Baker's a great villain, though. He's so goofy. I don't know. Goofy is not normally an attribute I ascribe to villains. Usually that's an attribute I ascribe to me, because she let me hit it because I'm goofy. But not to villains, per se. What's up, Paul? Me when I'm goofy. Oh shit. Bad movement. It's a bad movement moment. Ever heard of a small goofy villain you may not have heard of called the Joker? I don't know. He's not really goofy. He's more like never talked to a girl before. Well, that's just RNG. It's all. Joker's not even like goofy. He's not even a good clown. Like the only good magic trick he ever did was make that pencil disappear. But ain't no one to let him hit it, and that's why he's the Joker. You wanna know why he's crazy? No bitches. That's what no bitches does to a man. You end up like the Joker. This is why some people propose state-mandated girlfriends. Ah, see that's goofy. That guy thinks he's on fire, even though he's not. That's goofy. When's the last time the Joker did anything like that? He's not a very good clown, now that I think about it. That's weird, Tyler. The Joker has Harley? Yeah, but he got her like way too late into his Joker arc, you know? He's already like on the downward spiral, and they ain't even doing anything. He like doesn't trust her enough to do stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm a hater. Joker's better than like 90% of DC villains. Well, dude, who like watches DC anything? I'm not saying Marvel's great, but like DC just off. Like I've seen clips of like the Flash movie on Twitter, and that shit just looks awful. It looks bad. Like I don't like you just take a still of it and you're like, this looks bad. For whatever reason, I don't know why. There's just some intangible about it where I'm just like, this looks terrible. Bro, you think that what like Batman vs Superman or like these like Wonder Woman movie and these are good movies? Like you're saying that I got the bad takes? I don't know. That just I don't think that's true. The non-live action movies, shows, and comics are actually pretty good. Yeah, but only nerds read comics. SMH. Are you a nerd? My favorite movie? That's hard. I don't know. End of Evangelion is definitely up there, though. Pretty fantastic movie. I've been watching a lot of movies lately, but none of them would be like my favorite. Me and my girlfriend go to the movies like once every 2 weeks. And we're gonna see Oppenheimer this weekend. It looks really good. I did see the new Mission Impossible movie. It was good. We like my girlfriend sat me down and had me watch all of the previous ones. And then we went and saw that. And it was really solid. I like those movies a lot. Mission Impossible 3 is like definitely the best one. Fallout is the best one? What are you talking? No, it is not. No, Mission Impossible 3. You hated 3? What? Bro, we're thinking about the right one, right? 3's the one where it starts with a flash, or like a flash forward or wherever. Where he's like being tortured. That's the best one. Like 100%. Without a doubt. Cannot tell me otherwise. I mean, they're all good except for 2, but 3 is definitely the best. It feels like a movie. You know what I mean? I like the villain a lot. That's why I like the movie, because the villain was really good. It was the one that actually felt like a movie. You know, it was like there was like stakes that were like personal, and I actually cared, and it wasn't just there to see shit explode. You know, like I really liked the chemistry with like him and his wife and stuff, and felt like there was real emotions, like they actually cared, and it wasn't just like this obscure like I'm saving the world thing going on. You know.
I got the key. I can get out.
Also, the wife isn't forgotten about in later movies. She's in the next 3, I think. She's not like a main character. But yeah, it was good. I mean, the newest movie suffers from being half of a movie because it's half of a movie. But, you know, it's the first part of a 2-part movie, so it suffers from being the first part of a 2-part movie. That was my only complaint with it, really. I just didn't want it to end. I wanted like to keep watching it and, you know, see the end of the movie, but I have to wait a whole year. Also, I thought the newest one was like definitely the funniest one. It's pretty fucking hilarious. Like, you know that super famous scene that's like in all the trailers where Tom Cruise like drives a motorcycle off of the fucking edge of a cliff and then base jumps off of it? Like, you know, in the movie, like Benji is telling him where to go, but Tom Cruise doesn't know he's gonna like drive off of the cliff. Like Benji is just like trying to goat him into doing it essentially. And he keeps asking like where he's going, and he's like, "Oh, you'll get there. You'll see it very soon." And like, you know, being anxious about it as Tom Cruise is just driving towards the edge of a cliff, has no idea. Like gets to the top of the cliff, and he's like, "What the fuck do you want me to do?" And he's like, "Well, just jump off." It's fucking hilarious. It's very good, and the action was really good too. But yeah, it just definitely suffers from being like the first half of a 2-part movie.
Wait here.
Any reason why you're not using the RE4 HD project? Because it's like 16,000 gigabytes in size and makes my load screens like 3 times as long. And it looks worse than the base game. It's really a trifecta, honestly. Which movie is that? The new Mission Impossible movie that came out the other day. Yeah, we're gonna go see Oppenheimer this Sunday. We're big moviegoers. I really want to see it. It looks good. I think my girlfriend will probably get bored, but that's okay. Because she wants to see Barbie, so I'll definitely be bored during that. I heard they used an actual nuke for that movie. Imagine. They just blew it up. Fuck it, dude. I saw the craziest thing the other day on Twitter that relates to Oppenheimer. It was like someone tweeted like the video footage of them testing the nuke where it like blows up the houses. Right? Like, you know, like that like famous footage of like the nuclear tests where like the houses are like getting blown away by the wind and shit. And they're like, this is obviously fake. Nukes don't exist. There's never been a nuclear explosion. You can obviously tell these are fake because how did they film this? How is the camera perfectly fine when the house is getting blown away? And no, it wasn't bait.
Wait.
Fucking Omega lol, dude. Bro, obviously, like, look at the cameras are not being blown up, so therefore this explosion is not real. It's all CGI.
Wait. Follow me.
There's like a Twitter community mode that's like, this camera is really far away. It's just using a hyperscopic lens. What's up, John Aria? What's up, Retroid? Thank you. Nah, I believe it. They used a real nuke for the movie, I'm sure. It's a deep fake nuclear explosion.
Wait.
The 50s. Excuse me. Yep. Twitter is an interesting place. If I ever just want to get upset, I either Q face it or I look on Twitter. Oh my god, Koro. Is it actually banned in Japan? Or is that fake news? What's up, Blizzard? Yo, Tata. Thanks for good luck. I should have grabbed
Follow me. Wait. Follow me. Wait. Follow me. Wait. Follow me.
the flash from the cage room, but I didn't. So we're doing one flash novies too, I guess.
Wait.
Sure that the Oppenheimer movie is alright, but I can't stop thinking about the stupid quote. I am become death, destroyer of worlds. Like, what do you expect the nuke to do? Tickle them? Well, I mean, you gotta have a little bit more gravity to the situation. Like, yeah, he knew it was gonna be a big fucking explosion, but he didn't realize the implications. Like, until he actually did it, and then he's like, oh fuck. Like, it's one thing to like mathematically figure out that you're gonna make a big ass explosion, but there's another thing to actually see it happen, you know? Like, bro, you probably feel that way. Like, you order a pizza and you're like, yeah, I'll eat the pizza, and then you eat the whole pizza and you did not realize the implications of eating that whole pizza. You know what I mean? I have become fat, destroyer of pizza. That's how I feel today. I ordered a pizza. You get all bloated and shit. I'm just confused why you spoke grammatically incorrect. Like, did you think it sounded cool? How is that grammatically incorrect? There's a comma. What is grammatically incorrect about I have become death, destroyer of worlds? Like, that's like death is the title and then the subtitle of the title is destroyer of worlds. Like, that's grammatically correct. It's fine. What I get on the pizza? Tomato sauce, cheese, pepperoni. I think you're just a hater. You've never become death, so you're just salty, to be honest. I get it. Dude, okay, maybe Oppenheimer's a little bit Chunibyo, right? He's acting a bit chuny, but it was an important moment. I missed. I need a bigger rocket launcher for the Oppenheimer. How do you feel about buffalo and barbecue chicken pizza? Not at the same time, but just those in general. I am a plain cheeseburger kind of guy. I think that just answers all of your questions about food for me.
Welcome. Got some red. What are you selling? Thank you. What are you buying? Come back anytime.
Even if it was bigger than they thought, they're still willing to nuke a bunch of people. Well, Oppenheimer literally is like, this is way too strong, you can't use this. That's like a whole part of the movie and, you know, real life, where he's like, this is a mistake, like we shouldn't have made this. No one should use anything like this. And then like they just use it anyways, right? Yeah, I'm a big cheese pizza fan. Like the actual food, not the acronym. But you know, like pepperoni is good too. I usually just go for pepperoni. Don't need to overcomplicate it. Pizza's good, you know, by itself. What's up, Leon? How you doing, dude? Brother. I still think saying I am become death, destroyer of the world sounds so edgy. In what scenario can you say something edgy? If not after exploding the first ever nuke that you designed, will literally change the course of warfare for the rest of time. Like, I think it's perfectly acceptable to say something edgy in that circumstance, to be honest. Like, that seems like if there was ever a time to say something edgy, it would be right then. Right? Also, he did design the fucking nuclear bomb. He's kind of a nerd.
What are you buying? Come back anytime.
To be fair, it was a funny prank by the US government. It didn't create anime, so there is an upside. Like, you know, anime wouldn't be what it is today. I wouldn't be able to hate watch Rent a Girlfriend if the nukes didn't go off, so. Yeah, they probably could have gotten away with just one and we still would have gotten Rent a Girlfriend, but, you know, two, maybe a little bit overkill. I have no idea how historically accurate this is, but I remember hearing when I was younger that the reason why they had sent a second nuke is because Japan refused to surrender even after the first one. Which, that's just unfortunate, to be honest. Tough motherfuckers, if that's true, though. America kind of sore losers, though, right? Like, they're like, man, this war sucks. Alright, fuck the rules. We're just gonna nuke a bunch of civilians. Rules of engagement? Like fair warfare? Nah, fuck it. Just drop a nuke on Manhattan. There goes the moral high ground. And the low ground. And all of the ground, actually. It's all gone. They eviscerated the ground. It did change everything, though. Like, after that point, there has not been, like, direct conflict with, it, like, nuclear powers, really. Everyone just fights proxy wars now. Which, you know, is arguably better. I mean, still not great, but like, arguably better. The whole mutually assured destruction thing kind of works a little bit. I mean, not perfectly, but, you know. Good enough to have a, like, you know, there not be another nuke. Sense. So in a way, it kind of worked. Yeah, well, war is fucking crazy. Everyone does fucked up shit when they're at war. Whole war is funny because they just kept playing chicken to see who would drop the first nuke. And no one did. Kind of based, honestly. That's the most base part about the Cold War. President's too busy getting ahead in the Oval Office to drop nukes. See, if there was a war like that, I would just not go. What are they gonna do? Like imprison me or something? Good luck with that. All your people that are like running prisons and shit should be at war. Just simply don't consent and they can't make you. Do you shoot faster with Ditman? All your animations are faster. So yeah. If you just don't consent, they can't make you. There's treasure in that sacrifice room. Oh, this one? It's like over here somewhere. I don't remember where it is. There's treasure in the wall there somewhere. Does that count as treason though? Bro, if they're really at war and they're drafting me, the 140-pound twink that plays video games for a living, then I don't think they have enough people left to actually enforce that. And then like, even then that's better than the alternative. What, like you go to jail where you can't die in war because you're safe in a prison cell far away from the war? You're like a little VIP. Bitch. Salted. There wouldn't be another draft if people would allow it. True. Just be like, no. That's what I'm saying. If you just say no, they can't make you. What are they gonna do? Put you on a plane? Ship you over? Seems like a waste of energy if you're just gonna stand there and die instantly. You know, I used to make fun of all the Second Amendment talk about how, like, you know, government can't make you do anything if you have your guns and blah, blah, blah. But then I heard a really convincing argument. Someone was like, but what about Vietnam, though? Because those motherfuckers didn't have, like, good utility and shit, and they still won the war against America. I mean, obviously there's more upgraded equipment nowadays, but like guerrilla tactics are actually legit strong. Like, sure, they might have, you know, a drone that could be unmanned and I don't even see it and it shoots a, you know, a nuclear bomb into my pee hole with pinpoint accuracy while I'm running, but, you know, if there's a lot of you and you're inside buildings and shit, maybe you could do something. Guerrilla warfare style. Is this professional? Yeah.
What are
That's
you
why it says new
buying?
game professional at the bottom. Excuse me.
Come back anytime.
You know, there's something ironic about Hatsune Miku telling me that I have my Second Amendment right. It just immediately makes me think of like, if I was into guns, I definitely would have like a CSGO level, like custom finish on my gun. Because of course I do, you know? And I have seen guns with Hatsune Miku on the gun. My mind like automatically converted it to like a Tumblr meme. It's like Hatsune Miku holding an M4 rifle. It's like, remember, you have your Second Amendment rights. You like the Sonic the Hedgehog memes? It's like, feminine enough for me.
Got some. What are you buying?
Sell the crown. I will. Eventually. Huh, psych, bitch. Can't catch me. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Got him. Island. But if I told you I beat RE4 in 1 hour and 28 minutes, I'd say congrats. Did you? Beep, beep. Favorite part in the RE4 speedrun? Riding the jet ski. Because that means it's almost over. Oh, don't discard the striker. I used to like you, bro, but lately you've changed. Maybe one day you can earn my subscription back, but seeing the path you're going on, it's highly unlikely. Based. Honestly based. I respect it. Should I continue playing The Evil Within? I actually hate it, but I'm like 70% sure I'm close to beating the game. Dang. You're like close to beating the game and you hate it? That's like me playing CSGO. I know, Yuri. It's a good copy pasta though. I never finished Evil Within either, so I can't egg you on to beat it, considering I've never beat it. I got to the parking garage boss fight, and I soft locked, so I stopped playing. I remember not particularly enjoying it up to that point either, so I was just like, all good. This is a sign that I should stop playing the game. Ashley, entertain chat. I gotta poop. I'll be right back. Did Ashley do any tricks while I was gone? She did a backflip? Sick.
Wait. Follow me.
Why didn't she do that when I'm watching?
What is that thing?
That's called a mirror, Ashley. Just how it works, buddy. Yeah, unfortunate. What's up, Russell?
Wait. Follow. Wait. Follow. Wait. Follow. Wait. Hide.
Oh, I didn't want her to hide. I was just spamming the wait follow me button. Yeet. Love watching these speedruns. I'm glad. I appreciate you. Speed walk in this instance. God, the bongo in this room slaps. What a banger.
Wait. Follow me. Wait. 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 Follow me.
Leave it to me, Leon.
Follow me. Wait.
I failed the strat. Rip. Why do you think they did RE5 on PC? They changed it to the bloom effect, but for consoles later site. Well, it doesn't actually have bloom. It's just like a crosshair. Probably because I don't know. They wanted you to have a crosshair while using grenades too, or something. When it comes to PC stuff, I just think that Capcom doesn't think about it at all. So, all good. It's kind of annoying though. I do like the laser sights more. The most stressful part about RE4? 5-4. Easily it's 5-4. Bitch. Pocket sand. Pocket sand. Now, I don't think I've ever tested it. Do your bullets actually come out of your gun in this game? I think they do, right? I'm surprised I don't know that because I've played a lot of RE4. I was just thinking about that because of the laser sight conversation. I think they do actually come out of your gun. Like, yeah, it does. That's kind of cool. Actually, I think the bullet comes out of the laser pointer. That's probably smart. It helps to resolve any issues that could occur from, like, you know, the bullet's not going where you're aiming. Are there some games where the bullets come out of your face? Or your eyeballs? Or the camera that are third person? But like have an aiming style like this? So you can end up with some weird moments where like the reticle, you know, is on an enemy and it looks like you're gonna be able to shoot them, but you can't because like the camera or your face is coming, is like there's like a wall between the face and the enemy. Let's say like you're a third person shooter and like the enemy's behind this door, something, you know, like you're aiming on one side of it and like the reticle shows that you're aiming at the thing, but your face, there's a door between your face and the enemy, so the bullets hit the door. Even though like you're aiming perfectly at the enemy. Makes for some weird moments sometimes. I'm trying to think of a game specifically that does that, but I can't. Maybe like Gears of War has stuff like that sometimes, but it's usually pretty good. What's up, Amber? Do you have a real job outside of YouTube? YouTube's a real job, but no, I don't. YouTube, Patreon, Twitch. It's my main gig. I'm doing good.
Been a long time, comrade.
Krauser.
I died in a crash 2 years ago. Is that what they told you?
You're the one who kidnapped Ashley.
You catch on quick, as expected. After all, you and I both know where we come from.
What do you want?
The sample Sadler developed, that's all.
Leave Ashley out of this.
Oh, I need to hurt him by Sadler's trusting me. Like you, I'm American.
Barrel. You got her involved just for that? Ah, ting, 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 ting. Yeah.
All for Umbrella's sake. Umbrella. Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade. Ada. Well, if it isn't the bitch in the red dress.
How close am I to finishing? Oh, I'm close. Oh! Oppenheimer.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
Does RE4 Remake have that problem? Where like if the camera has something in the way, even if you're aiming at it perfectly, like the bullets come out of the camera so it hits something that it shouldn't.
Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're here.
Maybe some.
Do you make much money off YouTube? I mean, enough. Enough to have my own place and support me and my girlfriend. And save. It's really hit or miss. I mean, some months it's not very good. Like last month wasn't very good, but the month before that was insane, so. It's all about how much I want to work, really. What kind of ideas I have and what kind of hype is around and stuff. What's up, Katsuki? How you doing? You know the quick times by heart? You can just mash all of the quick time buttons and you'll never fail. Are there any certain things you have to agree to that are bad and you know it? Yeah, I have to listen to dumbass comments like yours all day. That's the only thing that's unfortunate. Besides that, not really. Just another reason, Raiden, that OG is better. I play this on the Wii. The Wii version is actually really fun. It's like unironically probably the best version of the game. Besides like obviously Steam PC. If only the Wii Classic controller wasn't so weird. Yeah, but like, you know, you put it in a Wii Zapper, bro, you're having a blast. What a good old time. Usually FPS games it's better for the game to shoot from the camera because there's less discrepancy. Like Counter-Strike and COD shoot from the camera. It's pretty rare. I'm surprised that Metroid shoots from the gun. I thought that was just like a visual effect.
What are you buying? Thank you. Come back anytime.
Going good. How are you, Nova? Hello, peek me. Thank you. What last time? This run's been pretty clean. The only time it wasn't fast is when I went to take a shit. I don't think I've failed a single strat this whole run. What's up, Marcel? How you doing? No, I did mess up a strat. I messed up Dark Barn Ashley. Ooh, nice statue skip. Yeah, Raiden. And it just makes for a better player experience for a lot of games. For at least for first-person games, shooting from the camera, it just is better, I think. Unless you're creating like some sort of like immersive military sim or something.
What is it that you fight for, comrade?
Definitely not true, Johnny. Love my RE4 videos. Thank you. Glad you enjoy.
Prepare for your death, Leon.
There's also complications when trying to shoot from a gun, but also make it go like in the right spot. Because then you have like some weird vector paths that happen sometimes. With like intercepting objects and whatnot. Well, yeah, and that's if the bullets are even projectiles. I mean, a lot of games just make everything hit scan and then it's easy. You know, you just have a muzzle flash on your gun and then whatever's in the target gets hit. I mean, they still calculate for stuff like in between, but. It's the most fun time I had with Dante. Definitely the last challenge run we did was really fun. The all chargers one. Did that the other day. That was like this week, I think, actually. He's actually gonna make a video about that one too. His type. Because he didn't make one about the last thing we did. The RE5 speedruns. Sure. I wanted to combine the herb, but it's not gonna matter. Oh yeah, see Thomas. I'm glad you're getting into it. Best game series ever made. Left 4 Dead 2, but only pistols. I mean, I've already done Left 4 Dead 2 melee only. And it only took me like 6 hours to do every campaign. Solo with no bots too. Ouch. Oh, get off me. You freak! Smoker only? Yeah, we still gotta do smoker only, hunter only, spitter only. We gotta figure out something for spitter only. We've done jockeys and we've done chargers now. But still gonna do hunters and smokers. They're done. The mutations are done. I just need to play them. What's up, Lusty? Howdy. Hello. Well, the problem with spitters is that if there's too much spit on the ground, the game crashes. So that's a problem. Makes it kind of hard to make a mutation where it's only spitters without, you know, the game crashing. Oh my god, you missed. We're planning on making some God of War challenges? Nope, I fucking hate God of War. Cringe ass series, to be honest. I'm good. Have fun, Hatsune Miku. Not a fan of God of War, so. No plans for that. What's up, Frosty Shark? No, we don't play remake around here. Nice T-pose, Leon. I did, yes, love. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. How's progress with that going? Hasn't been any. I've played it like twice. I just been busy grinding the work grind. To be honest, I don't really do much outside of stream and like do YouTube stuff. I haven't even really skated in like months. Mostly just trying to get my money up, not my funny up, you know? I really want to buy a house in like a year or two.
Hang on, sweetheart.
2v2 but with still commons. Yeah, but the problem is like you can't do any speedrun strats that way, and it's just kind of just 2v2 versus though. I mean, maybe if we could find a way to like mod it so that you can play versus, but there's still idle warps. But that seems really, really complicated. It's an option though. That's where you're at right now. You got 17K down for down payment for a house. Nice. That's a good start. Respect it. It depends what kind of house you want, how much that's gonna buy, but I think I need like 90 to 100,000 for a down payment for the house I want to buy. GG. Damn, dude, this is actually a pretty good run. This has been like a 136 probably if I didn't go take a shit.